Hey everyone, this one's going to be a little bit different. So this is a 2012 International with a maxxforce 7, 6.4 liter max or international engine. Drove it, oil pressure went to shit, and it was like 15-20 psi at running, which is not normal. So checked the dipstick and it was making oil, and it blew a bunch of oil out. Well, it was making oil because the high pressure fuel pump had a leak in it and was dumping fuel into the oil and diluting it. So it's something that's pretty common. I know a guy that was a mechanic and kind of gave me the how-to, and I got on Facebook, went on the forums for International, and kind of got a quick run through. So it's like a six-hour job. Probably if you go slow and do everything real nice, about 6 hours. If you're good at it, I could see you doing it in about 4. Yeah, 4 hours, especially if it's been done before, easily. It's not too hard of a job. I got a reman pump. It was $1,500. It didn't come with any hoses or anything, so there's a little warning for you. But I'm just going to run through it real quick. So step one is you don't go in through the engine, you come in through the cab right here. You pull this cover here off, which is actually kind of how you go down and up. It's a water truck, so I got that console there, and that's actually how I had to do it. You might be able to do it a little different, but it's got these tabs: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10 millimeter bolts. This is an automatic, so this was held on to that bolt right here for the shifter. Pulled the shifter off. That was like 13 millimeter heads. Goes through a bracket right there. And just pulled off this cover here, the dash cover, the cup holder, and those were just Torx. So once you got that done, this is what you're looking at here. Step one is to really just like pull that off or undo that one. I undid it up here the first time. Kind of just push that hose over. Hose clamp. It doesn't hurt to just do like this hose clamp up here, because this is a little short pipe. And then you take the heat shield off. Before you take the heat shield off, you take this crossover pipe. It's got 3 bolts up in this flange. Those are 15 millimeter heads. That's a 14 millimeter sensor. 13 millimeter heads on these 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I just took it off there instead of here. Everybody can choose their own. Then you're able to access the heat shield. There's a bunch of fucking bolts holding this shit on, and I only put them back on right there in the center, right over here. And originally I had one on up here, but that got lost. So then there's also one here. There's one here. They vary between 8 millimeter and 10 millimeter heads. This is a 2-piece heat shield, so it was easy to get off for me. After you get this off, you just kind of slide one side out and the other side out. You might have to pry this one a little bit. You get down, you see 2 sets of fuel lines. There's hard lines, and those are the hard pressure lines that go to the heads, and there's soft lines, and those are the low pressure inlets. You take all those lines off. I took the high pressure line that ran to this head here, took that line off completely. The other line, I just pulled it and moved it out of the way. But be careful, because you will loosen it up over here. And I had to go in by the left front tire, and I was able to get a wrench on the head and tighten it, because it did loosen it up. So then you have a plate covering the top of the high pressure pump. There are 5 bolts. 1, 2, 1 in the back, 3, 4, 5. You take the cover off. There's 3 bolts, some plugs, in the gear. And the bolt that holds that gear on is reverse thread. So just break that sucker loose before you do anything, and then pull that pump out. I got a reman. A new one is like $5 grand, so remans sound pretty good to me. I'll see how long it lasts. Hopefully this will help you out. It's not too bad of a job. It's just a lot of squeezing your hand around and bumping it. But good luck, have fun.